This tutorial is about creating an assignment on Schoology. So assignments are unusual or different from other materials in that a student can share their work or their product with you via an assignment link. So we're going to talk about how that is done, but you'll have to think about how that would be important in your class and when you'd want to use an assignment and when it might be better to use something else. So first you have to go into your course and into a folder. You can only make assignments in a folder. Once you're in the folder, you go to the Add Materials, and from there, Add Assignment. This bar or this window should look very similar to a lot of other materials in Schoology. You need to name your assignment, so we'll call this Sample Assignment. A description of your assignment if you want to. If you want to embed anything like an image or a video or a link to a website, you can do that. Down here at the bottom, you can attach a file, attach a link, attach a resource from your personal resources, audio or video recording, or an external tool. You can set up a due date for your assignment by clicking on the calendar. When you do this, it automatically puts this assignment on the Schoology calendar that the students have access to. You can change the time of when the assignment is due, and you can also change the points for the assignment. If you have set up categories on your assignments, then you can choose that category. Maybe it's homework, maybe it's a quiz. Either way, you can set it up here, or you can create a new category. We're going to make a homework category right now, and that's the category that that assignment will go into. The assignment can be graded on a letter scale or a numeric scale, or you can create a rubric to grade that assignment. Creating a rubric is covered in a different tutorial. Finally, the options down here allow you to individually assign that assignment, so you could send that assignment to different students in your class. So maybe half the students get one assignment, half the students get another. You can set it up with different learning objectives that you've created within your course. You can lock that assignment so nobody can have access to it. You can turn on or off the submissions, so allowing the students to submit their work to you or not allowing that to happen. Make it hidden or visible to students, seeing the grade statistics, and allowing students to make comments on that assignment. Once you've got that all set up how you want it to, the other option you might want to look at is these grading options. There's a grading period, and then the factor. The factor is how heavily weighted is that assignment in your gradebook. Right now we're not using the gradebook in Schoology, but this may come into play later on. So when I create that assignment with all those settings, it gets added in here. You can see right away that it gives the description right below the title. This is an assignment. It also gives the due date right here so that the students see right away what that due date is. If I click on the assignment, you get a little bit of an idea of what it would look like. It says when it's due right at the top. It says this is an assignment. If you had any links or anything, that would show up here as well. If students want to write a comment about the assignment, maybe they have a question or need some clarification, they could do that. And then as student work comes in, you're going to be able to see them kind of creating a list here. You'll see which students have handed in their assignments, and you'll also be able to return those files to students, as it says, by clicking on their name and then doing different things with an assignment, whether it's creating comments on it or something like that. You can see here that I've received 0 of 1. I only have one student in this class. And it'll also be color-coded as far as if that assignment still needs to be graded, if it was turned in on time, if it was turned in but it was late, or if it is graded, and then finally the not submitted assignments. The grading is available here if you want to access it in a gradebook. You can see the stats for that assignment. For example, the max number of points, the highest grade, the lowest grade, the average, standard deviation, and then where the different students fall in their percentage on that assignment. There again is some grading information. And then there are options right here for the assignment. Get this to go away. There we go. You can edit the assignment. So you go back to that original window where you set up the assignment. So here's what that window was when you first set it up. You can make any changes there and save it. You could also unpublish it, which means it's still there. It's just not going to be visible to your students. You could copy it to a different course, or you could delete it. If you want to see what this assignment looks like to your students, remember under the course options on the left-hand side, you can always view the course as the student, whatever student you would like. This course just happens to have one student in it, so we're going to view it as that student. Okay, once we get to the student view, we have to find the assignment again. The row is in the sample folder, sample assignment. And here is what the student's going to see. Now they're going to have a little drop box. It's not showing up here, but they will have a drop box that allows them to click on it and then upload their assignment to the actual course. So again, review of assignments. First go into a folder, click Add Materials, Add Assignment, set up all the options as you would like, and hit Create. Assignments, remember, are especially good for getting student projects or work handed into you so you can view them through Schoology.